finally figured out what my issue was. Okay, let me know if y'all can hear me or see me. I've been trying to get in for the last 10 minutes. I think I'm finally in. Good morning, good morning, good morning to those of you who are here. I was having technical issues. Good morning. I hope all is well with you all. Good morning, my beautiful soul tribe. How y'all doing? Okay. All right. I'm up. Y'all been trying to go live for like the last 10, 15 minutes. I set the premiere for the Divine Feminine read. As a matter of fact, if I can just get that updated really quickly. Just bear with me, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I was having some real technical issues this morning. Hope y'all doing better than I was. I'm doing okay though, otherwise. Okay, guys, I have pulled a couple of cards and I decided when I looked at what I pulled that I will go ahead and do a Divine Feminine read. So this is going to be for the Divine Feminine because she's already kind of here based on what I'm looking at. So I just went ahead and thought to myself, yep, do it that way. Okay, y'all, bear with me 1 second and we'll go ahead and get into it. I'll tell you what I've already channeled intuitively. I'm going to do things a bit differently this morning. I hope y'all could get into it. I thank y'all for trusting me, believing me, allowing me the opportunity, and rocking with me. Just pretty much being adult soul tribe. So we're going to go ahead and get into this stuff. Good morning to all of y'all. I see y'all in here. I'm just not getting a chance to look down. I apologize. All right, y'all. So I'm going to try a new spread. I'm going to do things a bit differently this morning. But good morning to my beautiful soul tribes. This read is definitely going to be focused on the Divine Feminine because when I looked at what I pulled, I felt like this is probably geared towards us. Good morning, my beautiful people. Make sure y'all throw me the likes. I really appreciate it. Okay. Before I do the spread, I'm trying a different tarot spread. I'm gonna channel the messages, do it intuitively. But before I get into the new spread, I'm gonna let y'all know what I see with the oracle messages, what I observed here, and the energies I picked up from it. Divine Feminine, I feel like you're probably in a space right now where you're kind of probably having to take a deep breath to take everything in right now, right? It's something about you taking some sort of deep breath, having some kind of pause, kind of having to try to relax, relate, release. And it got something to do with using your wisdom about your current situation. I feel like some of you are taking a break to reflect on what's going on with the long-term situation with you in a masculine energy. It could be a Sagittarius. I just have to say it doesn't have to be. But I feel like generally right now you're kind of like taking a deep breath and analyzing and kind of using your wisdom about how do you want to grow or progress within a certain situation for yourself right now, right? Some of you, I do know that you have a situation going on with the masculine energy because he's here. It could definitely be a Sagittarius. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Gemini. Maybe he's a Gemini. But I feel like Divine Feminine on a level, right now you kind of stand to yourself because you're doing a lot of thinking about your current situation, right? I feel like you kind of stand to yourself, having to take a deep breath, having to ponder and kind of think because you got some concerns about your current situation and you're trying to decide which way you want to grow in your current situation, for sure. I do feel like for some of you are in this kind of energy thinking about a long-term situation dealing with your significant other. If you're in a relationship, mature man and sage, be devoted and committed. Some of you are seriously considering what direction you want to take with the long-term commitment here, or there could be a man thinking of you this way. Some of you, I feel like you kind of been on a break with somebody that you've been dealing with for a long time or something like that. There could be getting ready to be a message coming here because I got Druid, hold this space, thinker, and message of concern. And then under here is message in the bottle. Yeah, exchanging gifts and yanks. For some of you, if you've been kind of like keeping to yourself and kind of been giving somebody the silent treatment here, a masculine energy, if this been somebody you've been dealing with for a long time, or somebody you used to be in a long-term relationship, because there's somebody's devoted, there was some sort of devotional commitment somewhere involved in this. Some of you got a message coming in. There's some long-term energy though here with Druid, hold this space, the wise one growing within your current situation, devoted and committed. Some of you are kind of taking a deep breath, really pondering about some long-term shit here. For sure, for sure. I see it. Like I said, I see things on the level with yourself, divine feminine. But I also know that I see masculine energy that could be involved in some of this energy as well. And listen, he's under this deck. Message in the bottle, exchanging gifts and yang. Yeah. Like on a level, I feel like a lot of you are kind of just like, if like with breathe and wise when under divine feminine, it feels like you kind of keep into yourself right now, right? Keeping your own counsel. Like some of you kind of doing some soul searching and trying to really figure something out and doing a lot of thinking, right? Some of you right now are just kind of on pause because you really trying to figure something out. You're really trying to use your wisdom. You really got your thinking cap on, right? I feel that strongly. With or without a man being involved in this, I'm seeing that. However, I do know that some of you are doing some real deep, long, hard thinking about, if you're in a relationship, you're thinking about what's going on with you and your partner here. You're thinking about how, like what's like I don't know, it's something about, some of you may be really trying to think, could you actually really grow in that situation anymore, right? Right? Are you able to grow? Are you able to grow in the situation? I don't know what that's going to mean for somebody. But it could definitely be some of you kind of just taking a deep breath and pondering about a long-term relationship that you've been in. And some of you are definitely wondering, are you going to be able to grow in that? Are you going to be able to grow in that situation? Or is that, or being in some sort of space is going to hold you down or hold you back? Now, I don't know who that's for. But I see it. That's for somebody, like I said. For others of you, you could be getting a message from this man, right? I don't know if this man is in a devoted or committed relationship with somebody else, or this could be somebody that this been a long term going. Like this, somebody could have already sent the message, right? And you could be having to take a deep breath and really think about what somebody's saying here. Because I feel like this could be some long-term energy here, right? Someone could be reaching out to you thinking that you're going to hold this space for them. And you could be considering not doing it. I don't know who that is for. Divine Feminine, however this is going for you, I feel strongly what's happening right now is, however this is shaking, you kind of taking a deep breath with this breathe energy. Like if you look at it, this is somebody kind of meditating. I feel like you deeply pondering and trying to use your wisdom. And it has something to do with long-term energy. You trying to use your wisdom. About a situation. Intuitively, I feel like you could be getting messages, but I also feel like a message is attached with this. Message in the bottle, message of concern. You feel me? But like I said, for some of you, you could just be thinking about like what you're gonna do long term as far as your, like the person that you committed and devoted to. You could be really, really thinking about long term, like how this gonna look in a long term, right? Going forward or something like this. I don't know why you're thinking about that. You just have to put it where it goes if this is you. However, Like I said, for others of you, there could be a message coming in. Some of you could definitely be like kind of on this break and searching your wisdom, like kind of taking a break and doing a lot of thinking. But I feel like there could be a message coming towards you, and it could have something to do with this mature man here. If you're single, right? Okay, I'm going to start the tarot spread. I'm going to channel these messages how I see it. Like I said, I'm going to do things a bit differently. I hope it work out for us. We going to see what I'll shake out and how I do. I love y'all. I thank y'all for y'all continued support, y'all continued belief, all that good stuff. Y'all are truly beautiful. Y'all definitely help get me through a lot. And if I'm able to help you any, I feel like that's a fair exchange. We're going to go ahead and get into it for the Divine Feminine Spirit. Like I said, I'm going to do my spread a bit differently. I hope it resonates for us. This is for the Divine Feminine. I felt like these are the messages I was being called to give this morning. I like doing my oracle messages. I like messing with my oracle cards too, but I'm going to do a little bit more with tarot than I've been doing lately. We're going to see how it's going to work out, okay? Let's get into it. For the Divine Feminine Spirit. Where's the Divine Feminine at currently? What's going on with us currently? The world. So there's big cycles closing out. Huge cycles closing out currently, right? Huge lessons being learned. So, like, you know, the world is the last of the major arcanas. And if y'all are familiar with tarot, major arcanas are life-changing events that happens in the fool's journey, the journey of life, right? Anybody who's alive, major arcanas happens for any of us, right? Because they are part of the life's journey, right? The world is the last of the major arcanas, right? So it's the last of huge cycles closing out. Some of you, this could be speaking of traveling and distance, but this is huge cycles closing out, whether karmic or otherwise, or lessons being learned here. What's under that? A Knight of Cups, okay? Well, right now, Divine Feminine, the cards are saying that where we at right now is with the world. Let's see where we're going. Spirit, give me a card to where the Divine Feminine is going. Where's the Divine Feminine going, Spirit? Where are we going, Spirit? Ooh, the Hermit. And see, and it flipped right under the Wise one. Okay, the Hermit, and these are major arcana. Here they go again. This is Virgo energy. The Hermit to me is kind of, you know, the Hermit is we talk about the half-ass and asshole because the Hermit doesn't speak, but this is soul searching. I told y'all there's something going on, Divine Feminine, where I feel like we're doing soul searching right now, like kind of keeping to ourselves. The Hermit is an investigator, but the Hermit also looks in the mirror, right? The Hermit has the lantern in the dark, so this is soul searching. This is looking for the answers, like taking accountability and shit like that. This is being very silent while doing this, right? For real, but it seems like where we're going is a bit mysterious or unknown, right? It could even be uncharted territory for us, right? The Hermit is like, it feels like it's soul searching here, right? There is some things in then I feel like we kind of taking this deep breath and using our wisdom and trying to figure out how we're going to grow in our current situations, because there's kind of like having to soul search and seek for these answers, right? Because there are things that are ending the world. Huge cycles that's ending, right? Why do I feel like a lot of us right now are kind of not sure where things are going, but we kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I just kind of feel like we kind of, I don't know what else to say, but like kind of navigating through the unknown, right? Like you're not exactly sure where this is going, but you're looking into it, right? You're definitely looking deep into it, right? The Two of Wands is dominion. So this is having to make, this is about taking an action forward, right? I feel like we're doing deep introspection because we're getting ready to take control. And the Hermit got a staff in his hand too. We're getting ready to take control and move in some direction with the Two of Wands after the cycle. So where we are currently is in the end, is we're headed towards figuring out where the fuck we getting ready to go. Really, with the Hermit and the Two of Wands for sure, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see what our fears are about the situation. Spirit, for the Divine Feminine, what are our fears about the situation, Spirit? Clarify what our fears are about the situation. What are our fears about the situation? I mean, it's always fear in any situation. The Princess of Cups. Now, I want to tell y'all something interesting. I read for myself earlier before I got on here practicing, how I wanted to do this. I got the same card in the same position. I shit you not. I feel like the Princess of Cups in this situation for our fears. Number one, there are situations that I feel like we are becoming emotionally detached from. Like I said, the Princess of Cups, this is not involving children. I don't feel like it's so much about children. It could definitely be about children. But I do feel like it's more something like, because as far as cups go, you got the knight, the king, the queen, the ace. The Princess of Cups is like the small cup, right? So I feel like we could be definitely have lost emotion for situations here. We could be afraid about having to start over emotionally, right? We could just be emotional about having to start over. For sure. See, Two of Pentacles. I feel like there's things that we're juggling. There's options that we have. I feel like as far as emotionally, we might be emotionally drained right now, even emotionally withdrawn, right? While we kind of taking this deep breath. Oh, yeah. While we taking this deep breath, we're emotionally withdrawn right now, right? Because we're using our wills, and we definitely trying to figure out the light at the end of this tunnel, because things are ending and changing here and transforming. And there's options here with the Two of Pentacles. There's decisions to be made, and there's things that's being juggled in this situation, Divine Feminine. Okay, I'm going to clarify all these again once I get them all down. The 7 cards I'm going to pull total. I hope this shit resonates with me. Let me know, y'all. Make sure y'all throwing me the likes if it does. Okay, let's see what our aspirations are, right? Let's see what Spirit says that our aspirations in this situation is, Spirit, for the Divine Feminine. What's our aspiration in this situation? What is it that we're aspiring to do here, Spirit? Make it plain for me for the Divine Feminine. What's our aspirations in this situation? The Knight of Swords, and then the Two of Wands. Something else have flipped, a couple of them, but they flipped back. What was this that flipped as well? Ooh, the Hangman. Yeah, okay, so it makes sense. All right, so it looks like our fear in this situation, if I could just be quite honest, y'all know the Knight of Swords doesn't play. Let me just say this. The Knight of Swords takes swift and decisive action, right? We may be having a fear about taking some swift and decisive actions here, right? Because that's what I asked, right? That's how the spread goes. That's the position of the card. I'm sorry, not our fear. That was the. Sorry, damn it. I'm high. I gotta stop smoking that shit. Our aspiration is the Knight of Swords. I'm sorry. But it looks like our aspirations is to take some sort of decisive action. I feel like we may be worried about doing it, right? We may be doing deep introspection about doing it. But the Knight of Swords don't play, right? So if that's our aspiration, the Knight of Swords is definitely to take care of something, or to do something, or to take some swift, decisive action. And underneath that deck, again, is the Two of Wands. The Hangman wants to come out with this, and y'all know the Hangman is stuck. So I feel like right now, if the energy of what I'm picking up is that we kind of like taking this deep breath, we trying to use our wisdom, we kind of trying to take a long, hard look and do some deep introspection about situations that's ending. If we in our emotions about the situation, it looks like we're aspiring to take some sort of decisive action here, swift, decisive action. Two of Wands is about taking control and taking action too. So it looks like that's what we want. We want swift. We want some change. We want some swift, decisive change. Apparently, I'm not mad at it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Well, the next card was going to be something that we would like to change. Our aspiration is to get the movement. What is it that we would like to change here? For the Divine Feminine, what is it? Ooh, that's interesting. The Emperor. Now, If this is involving a man, it could definitely be a stubborn ass man. It could be an Aries or Taurus. He don't have to be. It could be a boss or an employer, a father figure, a husband. It could be a man that we would like to change in this situation. He is here. I have to say it because it's here. I hate to be that messy. Ace of Swords, and that could be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, right? It could be a man involved in here that we would like to change, because this is just something I would like to change. That's the position. That's the question. That's the way the spread works. I didn't put it there. Some of us want to take some swift, decisive action, or something. That's what we aspire to do. The change could be about this man. Period. Ace of Swords. Period. Didn't mean it for it to go so left and messy, but that's the way it went, right? Just to recap, where we are currently, the world, things are changing, ending, transforming. Huge cycles are closing out. Huge lessons are being learned. Where we're going is to deep introspection, to figure this shit out, to take a look in the mirror, and possibly doing some accountability, right? You could be dealing with a Virgo here. The world is fixed energy. I fear is the Page of Cups. Like I said, I fear something about our emotional attachment to the whole shit, right? Something about our emotions here. Our aspiration is the Knight of Swords. What we aspire to have is some swift, decisive fucking action here, right? No holds bars, quick, hard hitting, however it's gonna go. That night don't play. What we would like to change in the situation apparently is the Emperor. Whoever the Emperor is in this situation, this is what we like to change. Now, for some of us, intuitively, if this is not dealing with you and a man, this is some shit you want to take control and dominion over, right? The Emperor is the boss. We would like, some of us may feel like it's time to work for ourselves. It's time to be our own bosses, right? Some of us could be feeling like, I know enough to work for my damn self, to do this myself. I know enough about whatever the hell I'm doing to be my own boss. That could be definitely what some of us is on here. Some of us could just be taking a deep breath while we on somebody else's clock. But what we really want to do is do the shit our way. That could be for some of us for sure. That's the Ace of Swords here. Like I said, put yourself where you going as divine feminine. But like I said, for some of us, when we want to change, it could be a man here. Because look at the Emperor, the mature man and the sage over there. Look at him. But like I said, intuitively, if this ain't got nothing to do with you and a man, this could be certainly how you feeling about your career. So under this Ace of Swords, the Hierophant. Yep, for some of you, if this is not dealing with a husband, a father figure, a Taurus, this could definitely be dealing with work and employment. The Hierophant can be an employer. And the Sun, illumination. Some of you want some. Yeah, some of you want this man to change. That's what you want to change. Some of you. No, somebody just said I would just like to change the man out completely. Somebody could just want to change him out completely here. Swap him on out. Somebody could just want to change that. Swap him on out. Yep, Ace of Swords. Somebody could just want to swap him. Swap him right on out, huh? That's what some of you said. Yep, he over with. I done thought about it. Maybe I need to swap him on out. Some of you are definitely could be in that mode about a long-term partner. You could be ready to swap him on out. You could be thinking you can't grow no more with this person. You know, when as far as you can go in this relationship, you could be feeling like this relationship is holding you back and holding you down. It's just holding a space here. Somebody could be thinking that, for sure. Hate to say, but safe to say. Somebody could be ready to tell a motherfucker. You have to put yourself where you go. And like I said, I'm channeling, so it ain't going to be for everybody. But yeah, shit's real. Okay, let's keep going, divine feminine. The next card I'm going to pull is something for us to be grateful for. This should be interesting, right? What's something for us to be grateful for right now, Spirit? For the divine feminine. What do we need to be grateful for in this situation, Spirit? What is something for us to be grateful for? The Knight of Pentacles. I love her because she got her own. She got her own. I love her cause she got her own. Yes, she do. She got her own. I love it when she say, it's cool, I got it. I got it. I got it. That's what the Knight of Pentacles is for me in this situation. And I say that because the Knight of Pentacles is long-term stability, right? I's dotted, T's crossed. This is longevity, right? I feel like um, something to be grateful for in this situation is that we do have stability, right? The Knight of Pentacles is stable. It's a slow-moving knight. This is longevity and stability, right? For sure. Well, yep, the Nine of Wands. So listen, great strength. The Knight of Wands is the wounded warrior, though, right? So this is like, even though whatever this is that we going through right now, right? And, you know, being grateful is seeing our cups half full. So no matter what it is we going through right now, and what's going to be the final to heat to this spread once I pull it. Like, I know we've been through some shit, right? I know that some of us are in this energy with Breathe and the Wise when we kind of like withdrawn right now, even with the Hermit clarifying it, right? Because there are things ending and changing. I feel like some of us are feeling like we can't stay in the same space, right? We're getting concerned about staying in the same space or patterns, whether it's dealing with the man in particular or just in general, right? This is going through the battle, right? But great strength, right? It's like what didn't fucking kill you, better run, right? It only made you stronger, right? So that's what we need to be grateful for in the situation. And last but not least, I'm gonna pull what the heart of the path is, right? What the heart to the whole reading is, right? For the divine feminine. What's at the heart of the matter for all of this, spirit? For the current path that the divine feminine is on. What is the heart of the path here for the divine feminine spirit? What's the heart of the path here for the divine feminine? Ooh, the Queen of Cups. I love it. So we at the heart. Our heart is at the heart of the path, right? The Six of Swords. Okay, so it looks like what's at the heart of the path is something about us very much being connected with our emotions here. The Six of Swords is earned success, but it's also moving forward. So I feel like right now, there's definitely an energy of us getting connected with our emotions here for sure. I feel like we definitely doing some soul searching here for sure. And this is either moving on to calmer waters or just moving on, period. And look who was under here. That Hierophant again. Some of us are dealing with Tauruses or Leos. For some of us, this could be dealing with long-term partners or partnership here. Like I said, for some of us, this is definitely dealing with career and paths and work and shit. I see that. But for others of us, it could, like I said, be dealing with a Sag, a Taurus, a Leo, Aries, Taurus. It don't have to be any of them signs, though, because for some of you, if it's dealing with a man, there's still an issue with a man. Like I said, there could be a long-term commitment at play here. I'm going to clarify the energies for us. Y'all know I am. I'm going to be nosy. I'm going to go back around. I'm going to clarify all 7 cards again and see what additional messages I get out of this. But it looks like the heart of the path is what's in our hearts here. Just to be honest with the Queen of Cups, the heart of the whole matter is what's in our hearts. And I feel like right now we taking a deep breath and kind of using our wisdom to try to figure that out as we speak, right? That's what it's feeling like to me if I'm getting it right. And I'm going to clarify, like I said, It could be dealing with a situation with a man. What we would like to change here is the emperor. So if we're not looking to take control of a matter or be our own boss or something like that, or going business for ourselves or really get control of a situation, what we want to change is that damn man we dealing with, because there is a man there, right? That could be what we like, something, because the exact question is something you would like to change, right? Well, let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure y'all throw me the likes if it resonates. Again, I thank y'all so much for the support, for all that y'all give me. Y'all are really dope. Y'all really good people to me, and I appreciate it. I've been like trying to like recover and get my mind back right and kind of move forward myself. So this is resonating for me. I hope it's resonating for y'all too. I'm gonna go ahead and get back into it. Okay. Let's clarify the energy on the world to where we are currently, spirit. Why is the world here for where we are currently for the divine feminine spirit? Why is the world here for the divine feminine spirit for where we are currently? The Knight of Cups. The Magician. Okay. So I feel like what the cards are saying right now is where we are currently with the world. Like I said, there is huge cycles closing out, right, with the world. There's endings happening, right? The world is the last of the major arcanas, but after the world, if you're back on a foolish journey, is the fool, right? The Knight of Cups. I told y'all there's something about our emotions attached to this now, because I now have the Knight, the Queen, and the Page. I feel like right now, with the Magician under here, we're manifesting. Some of us could definitely be ending something with someone that we feel like emotionally manipulated us, right? Some of us, some woman here is definitely like having decreasing feelings for a man that she could feel like emotionally manipulated her. I don't know why I'm picking on that, but I am picking on that, like picking up on that. Some feminine energy could be feeling like there's an ending to somebody who like emotionally wooed them, that they had a lot of feelings for, but the feelings are decreasing. It could have went on a long time. They could have felt like this person kept secrets and hid things. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but I feel like somebody could be doing that, right? They feeling like, nope, this is getting ready to be over with. Some of us are just in this magician mode and we manifest. And there are things that are ending and transforming. We could definitely be very emotional right now, right? We could definitely be wanting to be like while these endings are happening, we could definitely be doing deep introspection and be wanting to be given of our offering our cup here. But I feel like it's the energy of taking a deep breath to like kind of figure out where you want to offer your cup. Because I definitely feel like we're trying to use our wisdom and what movements we're making next. What's under this Magician? The Devil. I'm telling you, some of us are either manifesting and getting our emotions together and like detoxing. Like, and I don't mean to say it like that, yeah, with the Four Swords. Yeah, it feels like kind of like a detox, right? Like it feels like so like I said, for sure, some woman is feeling like she was dealing with some sort of master manipulator here, for sure. And she's ending it. Her feelings are decreasing for the situation. I don't know if drug abuse or anything was involved in it. It could have for damn sure it could have been. Or you was just dealing with a Capricorn or a Virgo. I don't know which one it was. Look at it. Look, he's still under there. If I keep going, damn it. Right? Damn it. For some of you, yes. It like there's an energy of that cycle is ending. Like feeling like somebody had, like the Magician, like you're not tricked by the Magician anymore, right? You're kind of taking this deep breath and doing this deep introspection, because you're not a dumb motherfucker, right? You're very wise, and you could have definitely gotten hip and gotten tired. Just to be honest, if that's where you currently at with the world, the Knight of Cups, like I'm tired of this motherfucker. Just gonna be honest, it could be definitely that energy, right? Tired of this motherfucker. I don't know what he doing, however he doing it. Some of you could just be detoxing from toxic relationships, period, right? Like getting your emotions together, Like you could be seeing that you could be done offering like this big old cup to energy that you feel like is draining or toxic, right? For sure. But I see it like I said. There's huge cycles that where we are at currently. The divine feminine is the world. Huge cycles closing out, and if we're not either like literally manifesting and detoxifying ourselves, because I said we kind of taking a deep breath, doing some introspection. I feel it, doing a lot of thinking, and like it feels very internal, right? I don't feel like we doing no oversharing right now. I feel like some of us are really within ourselves right now. And it could be literally like detoxification or like deep, like if it like, you know what I'm saying, however you like fasting and stuff like that, however, you know, we all got our own things we do to try to clear our head, clear our heart, clear our space, clear our energy, right? I feel like some of us are doing this if this is not about a particular person, right? I feel like some of us are doing it if it's not about a particular person. It's just about it's about offering that cup up to that energy in the first place, right? Things are definitely ending. Like I feel like those kind of cycles are ending here. Okay. I hope it's making sense to y'all. I love y'all. Okay, let's see why the Hermit is here for where the divine feminine is going. Because I said with the Hermit here, and it's right under the wise one and breathe. I definitely feel like divine feminine. You could be dealing with the Virgo for sure, but I feel like where we're headed is kind of like maybe nobody knows where you headed but you right now because you still figuring it out, right? The Hermit, like everything around the Hermit is dark, but the Hermit got the lantern, right? The Hermit can see, but the Hermit, like I said, does deep introspection, right? Definitely. I definitely feel like we headed in an energy of accountability for ourselves, taking deep, hard looks at shit, right? Probably definitely being very quiet, right? The Hermit is quiet. The Hermit investigates, right? Why is the Hermit here for the divine feminine? So where we are, where we're headed, where we're going. Why is the Hermit? Yeah, see, Seven of Wands. What I tell y'all? Well, listen. I don't know. If for each and every one of us, it's gonna be different reasons. I'm a divine feminine too, so I just report the news. I don't create it, right? But there's an energy here with the Seven of Wands and a Hermit. Like I said, very fucking quiet introspection, right? Very fucking quiet. The Seven of Wands is defensive energy. Back off. Don't fuck around. I'm not fucking around, right? Hierophant. Ooh wee. Some of y'all definitely looking at either a long-term career or partnership. I feel like you're looking at it very differently. You could be definitely learning some huge life lessons. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Virgo here. These are major arcanas, though. Some of you are definitely learning some shit spiritually, and you kind of closed for business. Why you doing this? Somebody is definitely could be doing some spiritual work or some detoxification on themselves, but somebody is closed. It's an energy. I feel like it's being closed for business. Why this is happening, right? Because the Hermit already keeps to himself, and with the Seven of Wands, it's like nothing is getting in and nothing is getting out. Something in some divine feminine. It looks like we close for business while we deeply reviewing some shit here about these endings, about these cycles that's closing out, these lessons being learned, about these big old cups we've been out here offering apparently. I don't know if it's to a Taurus or not. But like I said, this could definitely be like, the Hierophant also could be like religious and spiritual energy, right? So we could definitely be doing spiritual work here. Look, King, look what's under here. Look what's under here, y'all. I can't make this shit up. The Hierophant, the King of Wands, the Devil, and the World. Remember, we got the World down here already. So let me go ahead and break this down. After this is the Ace of Swords. So I know everything I'm finna tell you. It's gonna be one way or the other for all of us, right? If this is about career for some of us, I definitely think we're doing deep introspection about not taking action. I feel like if this is about career, I feel like there's an energy of us like being in our own way and being afraid. The King of Wands and the Devil. the King of Wands is a boss. He already active. I feel like the devil is negative thoughts and fears, and I feel like that's getting ready to end. I feel like some of us could be doing deep introspection now about why, like this, I said, the world, and this could be something that you divinely guided to do. It could be something like that you're awesome at, that you really, like, your heart and soul is into doing this with the Queen of Cups. Like, you really want to do this shit, but you ain't took no action, or you ain't took the action. I think you might be getting ready to do that now. I feel like you could have had a lot of self-doubt. You could have literally had a motherfucker plant negative seeds in your mind about doing it. But I feel like right now somebody's close for business doing the spiritual work, about getting ready to do their spiritual work, right? For others of us, I have to tell y'all, some of y'all are definitely doing some deep introspection about a long-term commitment or situation you have with a significant other here. Very significant with the Hierophant and the King of Wands. This could be like a husband, a father figure. You know what I'm saying? Some of you are doing deep introspection about this. There's something spiritually happening here. There's toxic cycles here. And I feel like you could be doing deep introspection, even taking your accountability in what part you played in it. But there's huge cycles just closing out with this energy. And here's the Ace of Swords. Yeah. I'm telling you. For others of you, you could be, I gotta be honest, you gotta keep it a stack. You could be withdrawing from a toxic motherfucker. A motherfucker that you see is toxic. That could be in another relationship. Because I said there could be a long-term, committed, devoted relationship or marriage involved, right? And you could be cutting off an emotional attachment that you have to this person, because you could be seeing it as toxic. You could be dropping a burden of that. Right? But I definitely see, hey Netta, I definitely see Divine Feminine. You doing this deep introspection. Like I said, it's like closed for business while I'm figuring this shit out, right? For sure. Okay, let's see why our fear is the Princess of Cups here. For the Divine Feminine. Again, like I said, it got something to do with your emotions. I feel like for some of you, I feel like your emotions could have already diminished for a situation. Children could be involved in this. I don't know. Look what wanted to come out. The Page of Cups again. The Four of Swords. I don't know if kids are involved in this. It could be two kids involved in a situation. And to be honest, Divine Feminine. I don't know, like some of you, like I said, you could already be, I feel like some of you could be just afraid. Like you could already have diminished feelings for a situation. You could be just afraid to kind of let go with the Page of Cups. You could be just kind of afraid to let go. I hate to say that. With the Four of Swords, I feel like the Four of Swords is after the Three of Swords. I feel like this is something that you've already thought about, pondered. I don't know if you're afraid to make a move with your children, or if you're afraid to say something to somebody you have children with. Or I don't know if it's just like just being afraid of being like emotionally honest with yourself about a situation. Some of you could really be struggling with really trying to be emotionally honest with yourself about a situation that you like. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave it there. But like if you know, you know. If it resonate, it resonate. If it resonate, it resonate. Congratulations, Sharon. All right. Let's see why the Knight of Swords is our aspiration. Because remember, I said the aspiration is to get some sort of swift, decisive movement or action. The Knight of Swords can be cutting because the Knight of Swords don't play. Our aspiration is to get something done immediately, swiftly, and decisively, right? Why is the Knight of Swords here for the Divine Feminine's aspirations? The Knight of Wands. The Ace of Cups. Ooh. I gotta be honest. These are both two fast-moving knights, but they are very different knights. Oh, okay. Well, some of us, it looks like somebody is just ready for, like with the Knight of Swords with swift, decisive action being taken, then with the Knight of Wands being aspiration. Somebody wants something to move very quickly, very decisively, because there's definitely something that there's hot and heavy passion for. Or some of us is just really ready to move forward very passionately into something else. Ace of Cups, something else. Ready to move forward real fast, real passionately. Some of us are definitely ready to cut off somebody who we see as a player and got new love coming in. It could be a cycle ending with somebody who you, like I said, there could be a feminine energy here that's losing emotion for somebody who was very stubborn, very secretive, somebody who think they're a player. Somebody could be realizing that that's getting ready to be over because they tired of dealing with that. For sure. Some of us, if it's work, we know damn well with the Page of Cups, I feel like we already not emotionally attached to what we doing, but we afraid to leave, right? The Page of Cups is not a whole lot of love. We're not emotionally attached. We just afraid to leave. Like it really could be something that we could do really well, that we really passionate about, that we really love, that we really good at. Maybe we just don't want to step out there and have to be that boss, but we really passionate about that. Because for some of us, that's what it is. We doing deep introspection about work and career. Like I said, for others of us, it could be dealing with a man. Some of us is looking at our significant. Somebody could be looking at their significant other, and I feel like the spark is just not there. The spark could definitely be somewhere else, right? But somebody could be holding on because they don't want to be emotionally honest. That they don't, like they having a hard time being emotionally honest about the situation. They doing deep introspection. And they keeping this to themselves. Divine Feminine is getting spicy, man. Okay. There's an Ace of Cups and then there's a Ten of Swords. See, there's something, look, and it's just back and forth. It's wishy-washy. It's like a whole new beginning. But it's attached to a decisive action being taken. So there could be some sort of ending. Now, this should be interesting. Remember, for something we would like to change, I got Mr. Emperor here. So some of us don't want to go in the business for ourselves. Some of us want to get control of a situation and run and be the boss of a situation, or just be a boss, period. Or some of us want to change this damn stubborn ass man here. The Emperor, he could be a boss, a business owner, a father figure, a husband. Why is the Emperor here for the Divine Feminine? Why is the Emperor here for what we would like to change, Spirit? Why is the Emperor here for the Divine Feminine? For something we would like to change. Again, if we don't want to be the boss, it's a man here that we would like to change. I didn't put him there, but he's there. And y'all know the Emperor is stubborn and rigid. Could be a controlling man, right? Well, this man, oh, Three of Swords. The Chariot. Some of us want to move on past this man. This man hurt us. Some of us is hurt because we not our own damn boss. We want to just take control of the situation and move forward. We would like to change that, right? Some of us are hurting ourselves because we don't want to take control and be the boss. We kind of afraid, right? We definitely working on changing that. Somebody could be doing deep introspection and like build up their courage because they really want to take this decisive action and do this and be their own boss here. Divine Feminine, this one I'm reading for. But for some of us, again, I don't know if it's a third-party situation going on here, because there definitely could. You know what the Three of Swords is, Divine Feminine. But we would like to change that situation with this man. I don't know if it's third-party situation or if it's just a world of hurt between you and him, but you know what it is. You know where it go. The Chariot is here. You could be dealing with a Cancerian, but this is about taking control of a situation, getting victory and success. Whether we want to change what's going on and come towards them or get away from them. Judgment and the Tower. Look at all these major arcanas. The Ace of Wands. There's something here about making some sort of decision here. There's a huge blow up. There's something we want to change here, and I think it could be a situation that could be out of control with this Emperor, or we want to make a decision for once and for all concerning this Emperor. But the Tower is coming in to bring in the Ace of Wands. And there we go again, the Hermit. There go that deep introspection. The Sun. Look at all these majors. Death. Ooh-wee. Some of us are, it's definitely a situation with a stubborn ass man. A hurtful situation with a stubborn ass man that we would like to change, apparently. I don't make them story. I just report it. Here it is. If it's not about work, right? If it's not about you being your own boss and making a decision to take control of your own destiny, Tower, blow it up and go get your own business, boom. Or do your own thing. If this is a concern to me, and I didn't put the Emperor there, he there. Some of us could just really be these. It could be some of us could be really thinking and concerned that we held too much space for this dude. This somebody could be really fighting to really fight once and before push through and push through and push forward past this hurt with this man. But it's something that we want to change about this. Some of us just want to get some of us could just want to get control of the hurt, right? The pain, and move forward. Judgment. Make the decision to move forward and have a new beginning. Could be a new one coming sooner than you think, baby. That's all right. But you have to put it where it goes for you. If it resonates, hey, liberation. Let's see why the Knight of Pentacles is something to be grateful for the Divine Feminine. I told y'all what this was. I love her because she got her own. She got her own. So this is what we got to be grateful for. I love her because she got her own. She got her own. The Knight of Pentacles is long term stability. And the cards are saying we do have that to be grateful for, right? That we got our own. The Knight of Pentacles is slow-moving energy, but the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. Sorry, they just fell on out. I wasn't ready, and I put them back, but the Six of Swords and the Two of Cups did come out. So some of us could definitely be moving on from soulmate energy, right? Or just be grateful that we're able to move. But let's see why the Knight of Pentacles is here. For something that we need to be grateful for the Divine Feminine. The King of Cups and the Empress. Oh. For some of you, you really got a partner that got your back and love you. And you got to be grateful for that, right? Some of you, this is just being grateful for what you had with this man, right? Some of you could be definitely grateful for the times and the memories, right? Because I got an Emperor here and a King of Cups. For some of you, it's a man feeling grateful for you. Even though you ain't fucking with him, he could still very much be grateful for whatever you guys had or whatever you did. Because I feel like it's been somebody with this Knight of Pentacles. This is dealing with a man and somebody you've been dealing with for a long time. You're coming up as the Empress. So this is growth. But it's something that we stressing out here. With the Empress, the Nine of Swords, and the Hierophant, if this is not dealing with marriage, or if it's, oh, King and Queen of Cups is down here. There go the King and there go the Queen. I definitely feel like we stressed. I feel like we the Empress, but we stressed with the Knight of Swords. The cards are saying be grateful because there's, like, what the Hierophant is under here. What's under the Hierophant? The Nine of Wands. Yes, either some of us, there's something about for work for us. Some of us are really afraid to take the sleep into some business. I'm feeling picking up on somebody's energy. But you better go on, girl. Yeah, you're going to be real happy if you decide to go on ahead and make the move. I think you got a partner that's helping you or something here. or you shy, or you shy about doing it because maybe you tried to do it working with somebody else before and it didn't go right or something. Hmm. But I feel like, oh, some of us, you may not know you got somebody coming in though, king and queen. Like some of you, you could definitely be getting over the energy of somebody who did you wrong. But you may not know. Be grateful for this. You might have somebody else coming in long term. Could be a water sign. Could be a Taurus. For sure, it could be a Taurus. Okay, let's see. The heart of the whole matter is the Queen of Cups. Like I said for Divine Feminine, the heart of the whole matter is us and what we are emotionally connected to. Like, you know, the Queen of Cups is she's empathic, right? She's a loving queen. You know, she's emotional. She's psychic. You know, it's about what we emotionally connected to, and that's what the heart of the matter here is about. Why is the Queen of Cups here for the Divine Feminine? Why is the Queen of Cups here for the Divine Feminine? About the heart of the matter, the heart of the path. Why is the Queen of Cups here for the heart of the path? The Queen of Swords. Oh, Two of Pentacles. Okay, so the heart of the matter is what decision that we're going to make, right? I see 30-30. Thank y'all. That's beautiful. It just changed to 29 as soon as I said it. The heart of the matter is what decision we going to make. We got decisions to make. We got soulmates, life paths, Page of Swords. We figuring some shit out. See, there we go. The Empress, the Nine of Swords. We stress the fuck out about it. I feel like a lot of us are having like I don't want to say spiritual experiences, if not religious, right? The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Now, let me tell you something about this Queen of Swords coming down on this Queen of Cups, how I feel about it. Because y'all know the Queen of Swords is my girl, right? Y'all know I told y'all she has a bad reputation in tarot. She's just misunderstood. It's okay. She's just expressing herself. Me and my kids love that joke. It's okay. Such and such is just expressing themselves. But here's what's happening here at the heart of the matter here, Divine Feminine. I have the Queen of Cups here, which is us, which is what we emotionally connected to. Like the Queen of Cups is all love. She's all heart, right? She's all heart. But the Queen of Swords is not. The Queen of Swords has a heart, but guess what she has also? She got that head. And guess what she puts above that heart? That head. And at the heart of the matter, because like I said, when we started out with where we are currently is the world. Some things ending, transforming, changing. Where we headed to with some deep introspection. So I could like leave me the fuck alone, let me figure this out and think about this. I need to fucking think about this and figure this out. It looks like the heart of the matter is what fucking decisions we gonna make and how we gonna be analytical and surgical with this shit. Right? The Queen of Cups is still under her. We still have our heart, right? We still emotionally attached and grounded. We still know that we got feelings, but the Queen of Swords is a bitch that don't play. We got some decisions to make here, and I feel like we taking a deep breath here. We using our wisdom because we're trying to figure out what can we grow in our current situation. I feel like we considering about things that done held space that we don't want to hold space anymore, whether it's concerning a man or not. I feel like there's some emotional honesty or some trouble making an emotional decision because there's gonna have to be some emotional honesty about it. We got some decisions to make about soulmates and soulmate energy, and I feel like this is the energy we in this Page of Swords. We trying to figure this shit out right now. We coming up as the Empress, extremely abundant, extremely fertile right now, but there's a lot of stress and worries because of whatever cycles is closing out and lessons that we're learning. It's gonna require some emotional honesty here. Because what we aspire to is some swift action. We want some swift, decisive action because we want some passionate forward movement. Yeah, apparently what we want to change is whatever is going on with this Emperor and this Three of Swords. We want to change some stubborn, stiff, rigid energy that's hurting, right? We would like to change that. For sure. And something that to be grateful for is could be something that we don't even know is coming yet, right? It could be another partner because we coming up the Queen of Cups. If not, It could just be an energy, even though you're not fucking with something no more. You grateful for the memories. You grateful for the ride. You know what I'm saying? You grateful for the kids. You feel me? But it could just be some shit changing, and at the heart of the matter, it could be us having to be surgical about this shit on everything, right? For sure. For sure. Again, signs I have here is Virgo, Sag, Leo. Who else was out here? I got water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for sure. The world is fixed energy. Some of everybody out here. Taurus. The gang is all here. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it, y'all. So what y'all think of the new spread? I want to try, like I said, I want to try doing things a little bit differently. I don't want to turn this into a Pisces only channel, but it seems like those are the only videos that give you. But I know a lot of y'all are not only Pisces, so I'm going to try to refrain from doing that, because I know a lot of y'all are not Pisces, and I don't want to just read for Pisces. You know, I want to read for everybody. I'm trying to refrain from doing that, but like I said, Pisces gets the most views, and I definitely appreciate that. If y'all like the new spread, here's what I'll do. I want to close this video out because I want this to be a standalone for the Divine Feminine. I am going to take a short break, and I can come back on in the next 20 minutes or so. I'll set a premiere. I could do live Q&A if y'all interested. Let me know who's interested now, because I won't bother if it's only a few of y'all. But if y'all interested in doing live Q&A, y'all know the questions are 1444. I get my pen, I get my paper, I relax, relate, release, make sure I got all my tools, and we could do some live Q&A. And I will do tarot spreads. It'll be a little different than the ones in the past, but I promise I'll try to still give you my best in them, and we can go from there if y'all are interested. Netta's birthday was Friday, Charlotte, and she was over here yesterday. I had a lot of family over yesterday. That's why I didn't get a chance to do a lot of reading. So I snuck in a Virgo reading real quick because she was here. So that's how the Virgo video got done. That's how the Virgo video got done, because I snuck it in because it was her birthday weekend and she was here. But yeah, okay, so y'all cool. Here's what I'll do. Yep, you smart, baby. You smart. So this is what I do, y'all. I'll give myself about 15, 20 more minutes. I get up, make sure I use the bathroom, stretch out, relax, relate, release. I come back on, and if y'all want to do Q&A, we would do nothing but Q&A. I'll set a premiere for it so y'all see it coming up, and we'll definitely get on and have some fun, okay? I love y'all. Make sure y'all throw me the likes. If y'all interested in booking me, please email me. I thank y'all for y'all continued support. I thank y'all for all the prayers and the well wishes. I'm sending that shit right back to y'all. Y'all stay beautiful, stay safe, and we will talk very, 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 very soon. Bye, y'all.